talk about a company so massive it makes most countries look tiny. BlackRock. You might not have heard of them, but they manage more money than almost any nation on Earth. $10 trillion. That's more than the GDP of every country except the US and China. BlackRock is the ultimate money manager, handling the piggy banks of the world's richest people, companies, and even governments. When BlackRock moves, the global economy feels it, from your pension to your grocery bill. They're a major shareholder in Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and countless others. Their influence is everywhere, quietly shaping the world you live in. So who are they? How did they get so powerful? And what are they doing with all that influence? Imagine your quiet neighbor secretly controlling the world's water supply. You'd want to know more, right? That's why we need to talk about BlackRock. Their story is your story, whether you realize it or not. They're woven into the fabric of our economy, impacting your daily life. It's a story of ambition, technology, and choices that shape our world. So buckle up. We're about to dive into the biggest financial power you've never heard of. This is the story of BlackRock. And trust me, it's worth understanding, because when one company has this much influence, we all need to pay attention. Let's get started. BlackRock's origin isn't flashy. It began in 1988 in a single New York office led by Larry Fink. After a massive $100 million mistake at his old job, Fink learned the value of managing risk. BlackRock's mission? Keep clients' money safe, not chase wild profits. They became the designated driver of Wall Street, focusing on steady, reliable growth. Their breakthrough came with ETFs, baskets of stocks you can buy all at once. Through iShares, BlackRock made investing simple and cheap for everyone. While others gambled, BlackRock played the long game, quietly amassing trillions. They grew by buying other companies and expanding globally. Today they're the Walmart of investing, not flashy, but everywhere, and trusted by millions. Their obsession with risk management became their superpower. From one small room, they built a financial empire. It's a classic story of turning failure into world-changing success. And it all started with a simple idea: don't lose the client's money. That's how BlackRock became the giant it is today. Sometimes playing it safe is the boldest move of all. And for BlackRock, it paid off. Big time. So, what does BlackRock actually do with all that money? Most of it isn't theirs. It belongs to clients, regular people, pension funds, governments. BlackRock's job is to invest that money wisely, mostly in stocks and bonds. By owning pieces of thousands of companies, they become one of the top shareholders almost everywhere. Their signature move is passive investing, buying a little bit of everything through ETFs. This low-cost, own-the-whole-market approach has made them a favorite for investors worldwide. They charge tiny fees, but on trillions that adds up fast. BlackRock also invests in real estate, infrastructure, and even entire cities. Their choices shape the global economy. What they buy, or don't buy, matters to everyone. They're not just picking stocks, they're deciding what the future looks like. And their influence reaches into every corner of the financial world. When you hear BlackRock manages $10 trillion, think of a giant shopping cart rolling through the world's markets. What they put in that cart affects us all. That's the real power of BlackRock. And it's why their decisions matter to you. How does BlackRock manage risk for trillions? Meet their secret weapon, Aladdin. Aladdin is a supercomputer system that analyzes global financial data, running stress tests and predicting risks. It's the central nervous system of BlackRock, and increasingly, the whole financial world. Aladdin doesn't just serve BlackRock. Other banks, insurers, and even governments pay to use it. During the 2008 crisis, the US government turned to BlackRock and Aladdin for help. This makes BlackRock not just a money manager but a financial tech powerhouse. If everyone uses the same system to see risk, what happens if it's wrong? Aladdin gives BlackRock unmatched insight and influence over global finance. It's both a safety net and a potential single point of failure. The world's biggest players trust BlackRock's tech to guide their decisions. That's a staggering amount of power for one company. And it all runs through a single, all-seeing system. That's the magic and the risk of Aladdin. BlackRock's reach isn't just on Wall Street, it's in your daily life. They're major shareholders in companies you work for, buy from, and rely on. Their votes shape corporate decisions from layoffs to expansions. After the 2008 crisis, BlackRock became one of America's biggest landlords, buying thousands of homes. This helped stabilize housing but also made it harder for families to buy. Own an iPhone? Use Facebook? Drink Coke? BlackRock is invested in all of them. Their influence is everywhere, often invisible, but always present. They're the silent partner in almost every major company. It's not a conspiracy, it's just how modern finance works. Living a modern life means interacting with BlackRock whether you know it or not. Their decisions ripple through the economy, affecting jobs, prices, and opportunities. BlackRock is the ultimate behind-the-scenes player, and their influence is inescapable. With great power comes great responsibility, especially on climate change. BlackRock is a top investor in both fossil fuels and green energy. Activists demand they divest from oil and gas, while BlackRock talks up sustainability. Their CEO warns that climate risk is investment risk, pushing companies to go green. But their main job is to make money for clients, and oil is still profitable. This creates a dilemma. Can they save the planet and maximize returns? Critics accuse them of greenwashing, talking green but still funding pollution. BlackRock offers green funds but also manages huge fossil fuel investments. They're caught between profit and planet, trying to do both. Their choices could shift trillions toward a greener future, or keep the status quo. The fate of the planet may hinge on which way BlackRock leans. It's a high-wire act with global consequences, and the world is watching. Why does BlackRock's story matter to you? Because it's about power, who has it, and how it shapes your world. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, the big three, own huge chunks of nearly every major U.S. company. Their decisions influence economies, policies, and industries, without ever running for office. The rise of passive investing has concentrated power in a few hands. Understanding BlackRock is like seeing the hidden architecture of our economy. When housing gets expensive or companies lay off workers, remember who the biggest shareholders are. The choices BlackRock makes affect your job, your home, and your future. But it's also about your choices. As citizens and investors, we can demand transparency and accountability. We can choose funds that align with our values. The giant in the room isn't invisible anymore. Now that you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's the first step to making change.